friends, this is Lois in real life. Okay, today I'm making what we call fakin' bacon. It's with tempeh, and I kind of make it. It doesn't really taste like bacon, don't get me wrong, but we use it like we would bacon. We put it in salads, we put it in, like on a tomato sandwich, so it'd be like a BLT, or a TLT, tempeh. But anyways, this is what it is. This is what I get, and I just take it out of its little package, and when you take it out, don't be like, oh no, there's brown spots and it's not good. No, that's just the bean, and so there's nothing wrong with it. I'll show you what it looks like. See, I like a little bit of dark. Those are fine. So what I'm going to do is you always cook it first. Even though I'm going to cook it again later, you still cook it because I'm going to marinate it, and you want that to be able to accept the marinade. So I just have my my Instant Pot. This is the liner. Actually, I had cooked some Cubanelle peppers in here earlier. I'm just using the same water. So this is what I'm calling a meal prep Monday, because that's why I've got stuff in the background. I've got some of my meatless crumbles going. I've got I did the Cubanelle, and those are in the freezer, because what I do is I freeze those up, like I tell in the video. I freeze those up and then I just use them later. Okay, so this is what it looks like. But what happens is I do them straight up, because so I do 3. You don't have to do 3. You could do 1, but I do 3 at a time, and I just keep them standing up, and then I just cook them for 5 minutes in the Instant Pot. All right, our tempeh is all done. I couldn't think of the word tempeh. It's all done, and I just wait until it naturally releases in the Instant Pot, and I wait until it's cooled down a little bit so I can just handle it. So anyways, I'm going to cut these into small strips. So I'm going to go just like that. And you can do them. I don't like to do them too thin, but you don't want it too thick either. Just right. And then when you're done with that, all right. It seemed a little thicker. Okay. So then I take a large jar. I've used, I had a Pampered Chef square or rectangular that's sealed, If you have anything that's, just make sure it's good and sealed. Of course, that broke on me. Came flying out of the cupboard onto the counter and broke all the pieces. So anyways, 2 of them, by the way. And then I just put them inside here. And I try to get them not too crayon packed, because you want it to get around them, but you don't have to be too picky either. So that's how it starts. And then I go ahead and I start the sauce that I'm going to marinate it in. Now, so what I start with, I have 3/4 of a cup of coconut aminos, but you can use soy sauce. I don't ever use it, so I forget. So you can use soy sauce or anything like that, but I use the coconut aminos. And then I have coconut aminos garlic sauce. So really all extras in there. There's some ginger, a little cayenne pepper, sea salt, and then garlic. So truthfully, when we get to the garlic, you can put a little extra garlic in it. It would be fine. In fact, I'm going to put my garlic in next, because dry on a spoon is better. So I put in a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half of the garlic powder. I usually just eye it, to tell you the honest truth, but that looks about right. And then I put in 4 tablespoons of and if you have teriyaki sauce and you want yours a little sweeter, you can do that. Put a little maple syrup, you could put a little date syrup. I mean, you can do a lot of things with this. I put in 4 tablespoons of that. And then this is a balsamic vinegar. Now I get the glazed onion balsamic vinegar. And I do put, it's very slow moving here. I put in 6 tablespoons of this. Okay, so that is in there. And then you also can put in liquid smoke. I have put liquid smoke in it before. It does give it that smoky flavor, which you would put in about, I think it's 2 tablespoons is what I put in there of this. What you do is you can mix it with just a whisk is fine. I just happen to have a whisk on this thing. So I just mix it up to get that powder incorporated in it really well. Like I said, I've done so many different things, and this seems to be my favorite. If I were to put some liquid smoke, I would put less, because I'm not a big smoke lover, just like I told in my last video about, not really, well, for my last one, but it was about barbecue. I'm not a big barbecue lover, and I think it boils down to that smoky taste. I'm just not my thing. So anyways, you're going to take this, and you're going to take your sauce, you're just going to pour it right in there. All right. Then you're going to turn it and turn it. That's why you have to have something that seals, because you're going to keep turning this. In fact, the big joke is when we get into our refrigerator, we yell, rotate, because we're going to rotate it. Every time we get into the refrigerator for the next 24 to 48 hours, you're going to rotate it. I usually rotate it. I rotate it. It doesn't matter if somebody's just been in there, we still rotate it. So I just set it on the side like this, and then somebody else rotate, and we just rotate it just a quarter of a turn. And then the next time we're in there, a quarter of a turn, and that way it's making sure that everything is being marinated. So, and when I had it in the square thing, I would just flip it over and then flip it back. And then we would just call that rotate. So anyway, so that's how you're going to rotate it, and there's going to be very little sauce left. There'll be some. There's always a little some left, and then when you'll see when I cook it, I kind of add that in, and it kind of cooks in it. But anyway, so this is the next step, and we're going to wait 24 to 48 hours, and I'll be back. All right, so now it's the next, 3 days. 3 days? Monday, Tuesday, yeah, third day, about 2.5 days since I did it. You're getting Lois in real life because I have a splitting headache today, and but I got to get this done. So you're getting me all in real life. Okay, so I got this out of the fridge, and we just kept rotating it this whole time. And I was going to do it yesterday and just didn't get around to it. No, I wish I had it, but that's okay. So I just take a bowl, and I'm going to dump the whole thing in it. So then, now if you have it in one of those containers, it won't be, it won't be like that. It won't be you got to dump it. You can just pull them out of the container. That's what I used to do until, I broke my other containers. But anyways, so that's what it looks like. And see, there is some liquid in the bottom, but that's fine. I've even taken that liquid and used it in rice before. So if you're worried about wasting it, you can use it in rice or anything like that. Okay, so I got my griddle hot, and I just place them right on here. And what I do because, I'm kind of crazy. Anytime I come across one that is the end, I put them together. I don't put them in with those, just because these I can flip easier. I do it about 250 to 300 degrees. I'm going to turn it up to 300. I had it at 250, but I'm going to turn it up. Kind of have to watch where your stuff gets hotter, because if your griddle or anything is like mine, sometimes it gets hotter in one spot than it does in others. So kind of have to watch those a little closer. Okay, so these it looks like they're starting to get done a little bit faster than the rest. So these are my ends. So my flat is good. So these, because they're not flat on the other side, I just put them on their side. And then these I will then also turn again, because they're almost two-sided because of the way they come together, or three-sided, excuse me. Okay, let's look up here. Yeah, those are starting to get done. So what I do is I have a flat spatula. You can do it any which way you want. You can use tongs. I've used tongs. I've used a fork. But I go in and I get all of it. Well, this one wasn't quite done because I had already flipped that one. So I take about 6 of them. I hold on to the last one. Whoops. I get it going. I hold on to the last one. Usually it slides on a little bit better. And I flip them over. That one didn't want to go. Okay. And I don't know if you can see so they do darken. So then I just go up and I guess maybe I get about 5 of them. Seems to work a little bit better than the 6. Ouch. Whew. Those aren't getting quite done fast enough. But these other ones are pretty much done. So I just get a plate, start pulling them off. Yep. All right. I guess you don't need to see me taking all these off. So I'm going to actually just turn this off and let them sit on there for a little bit. The ones that aren't completely 100% done, they will continue on. And believe it or not, as bad as this looks, it really cleans up quite easy. That one's done. And you just kind of watch them. I think those are done. So anyways, that is what you do. And then I will taste it for you. Maybe it'll help my headache. Or maybe it won't. That's one of my better batches. And then what you do is you can put it on. We put it a lot in our salads. I just, I crumple them up in my salads, and then, or you can make a BLT. Actually, I always call them a TLT, tempeh, lettuce, tomato, on our rounds. Those are so good. And trying to think. So anything you can make, you could use bacon on, you could use this on. But like I said, I think probably one of our favorite things to put it in is salads. And I like to just snack on it. I'm not going to lie. Granted, it's better when it's cooled down. But yeah, you will love this. Definitely give it a try. If you like it, comment below, or if you don't, comment below and tell me what you think I could do better. So anyways, don't forget, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Have a blessed day. Bye.